Welcome back to the Mythical Vault. Today, we continue our journey through the heavens of Buddhist cosmology, arriving at the fourth level Dusit Heaven. Known as the Heaven of Delight, this realm is particularly special because it is the residence of bodhisattvas, including the future Buddha, Maitreya. In this episode, we will explore the unique aspects of Dusit Heaven, its serene beauty, and the significance of its celestial inhabitants. Join us as we uncover how virtuous deeds lead to rebirth in this divine realm and the spiritual lessons it holds. The realm of Dusit Heaven. As we ascend from Yama Heaven, we find ourselves in Dusit, a realm filled with an overwhelming sense of tranquility and bliss. The air here is different, charged with a subtle energy that inspires both joy and peace. The sky is a soft, glowing blue, with radiant clouds that seem to hum with divine music. Dusit is unlike the lower heavens because it is a place of spiritual preparation and reflection. While the Devas here enjoy immense pleasure, they also dedicate themselves to deep meditation and the pursuit of wisdom. This is where beings of great merit come to further their spiritual development, and where Maitreya, the future Buddha, resides until his eventual return to the human world. The landscape of Dusit Heaven is nothing short of breathtaking. Imagine rolling hills covered in lush, glowing grass that emits a soft, golden light. These hills stretch into the horizon, dotted with trees that shimmer with silver leaves and blossoms that radiate soft pastel hues. The air is filled with the gentle scent of celestial flowers, and the ground beneath your feet feels alive with spiritual energy. The rivers in Dusit are made of pure, clear water that glows faintly with the light of the heavens. These rivers flow through vast gardens filled with blooming flowers, their petals glowing softly in the light. Mountains rise in the distance, their peaks glowing with a gentle celestial light, adding to the sense of eternal peace and beauty that defines this realm. This landscape is not just a paradise, it is a reflection of the inner peace and spiritual growth that the inhabitants of Dusit experience. Everything here feels timeless, as if the entire realm exists outside the constraints of normal time and space. At the heart of Dusit Heaven lie the palaces of the Bodhisattvas. These palaces are radiant structures crafted from divine materials, glowing crystal walls, golden spires, and shimmering gemstones that catch the light and cast rainbows across the sky. The largest palace belongs to Maitreya, the future Buddha, and it stands at the center of Dusit, its towering spires glowing softly in the divine light. Surrounding Maitreya's palace are the homes of other bodhisattvas and devas who have come to Dusit to continue their spiritual journey. These palaces are surrounded by vast gardens where the devas meditate, study the teachings of the Buddha, and prepare for their next lives. In Dusit, everything is designed to promote spiritual growth, making it a realm not only of pleasure, but also of profound learning and transformation. Time and lifespan in Dusit Heaven. Like the other heavenly realms, time flows differently in Dusit Heaven. A single day here equals 400 years on Earth, and the devas who inhabit this realm live for 4,000 celestial years, equivalent to 576 million human years. Though their lives are incredibly long, they are still not eternal. Eventually, even the devas of Dusit must face rebirth, although many will return to higher realms or, like Maitreya, become teachers and guides in the human realm. The passage of time in Dusit feels fluid and serene, as the devas spend their long lives in peace, contemplation, and spiritual growth. This unique perception of time allows them to focus on the development of their inner wisdom, free from the distractions of the material world. Rebirth in Dusit Heaven is considered one of the highest rewards for a life lived in accordance with the Buddha's teachings. Those who attain this realm have cultivated great virtue and wisdom, particularly through the practice of the 10 perfections, known as the Paramita. These perfections guide an individual on the path to enlightenment and are essential for those seeking rebirth in this heavenly realm. The first perfection is generosity, or dana, which involves the selfless act of giving without expecting anything in return. By helping others and sharing one's wealth or time, individuals accumulate immense merit. Next is morality, or sila, which means living ethically, following the moral precepts, and refraining from actions that cause harm to others. Renunciation, or nekkhamma, is the practice of letting go of worldly desires and attachments, focusing instead on spiritual growth and inner peace. Another essential quality is wisdom, or panna, which allows one to see the true nature of reality, beyond illusions and misconceptions. This wisdom is developed through deep meditation and mindfulness. Equally important is energy, or virya, which represents the effort and perseverance needed to stay committed to spiritual practice, even in the face of challenges. Patience, or khanti, is the ability to endure difficulties and remain calm in adversity. It teaches one to accept life's challenges with grace. Truthfulness, or sakha, encourages honesty and sincerity in every thought, word, and action. Those who practice truthfulness build trust and integrity, both of which are vital on the path to enlightenment. Then there is determination, or adhitthana, which is about having a strong resolve and staying focused on spiritual goals without being swayed by distractions. Loving kindness, or metta, represents a heart filled with compassion and unconditional love for all beings, fostering harmony and peace. Finally, equanimity, or upekkha, is the practice of remaining balanced and calm, no matter what challenges or successes come one's way. By cultivating these 10 perfections, individuals not only purify their minds, but also generate the merit needed for rebirth in Dusit Heaven. This realm is particularly suited for those who aspire to reach Buddhahood or serve others on the path to enlightenment, making it a place of deep spiritual significance and preparation. The Devas and Bodhisattvas who inhabit Dusit Heaven are radiant beings, their beauty and wisdom beyond anything known in the human realm. Their bodies glow with a soft, ethereal light, and they wear garments made from divine materials that shimmer in the golden light of the heavens. Their expressions are always serene, reflecting the inner peace and joy that define their existence. In Dusit, the inhabitants spend their time in deep meditation, studying the Dhamma, and preparing for their future lives. Many of the Devas in Dusit will one day be reborn as great teachers, sages, or even Buddhas, guiding countless beings toward enlightenment. This makes Dusit not only a realm of pleasure, but also a place of immense responsibility and purpose. What makes Dusit truly special is its connection to the future of Buddhism. It is the realm where Maitreya, the future Buddha, resides, waiting for the right moment to return to the human world and continue the Buddha's teachings. This gives Dusit a unique place in Buddhist cosmology. It is a realm of preparation, both for the Devas who dwell there and for the future of the Dhamma. For us in the human realm, Dusit represents the ultimate goal of spiritual development. It is a reminder that while the pleasures of the material world are fleeting, true peace and joy come from the cultivation of wisdom and virtue. The Devas of Dusit serve as examples of what is possible when we dedicate ourselves fully to the path of enlightenment. As we conclude our journey through Dusit Heaven, we are left with a sense of wonder at the beauty and spiritual depth of this celestial realm. The radiant landscapes, the wisdom of the Bodhisattvas, and the presence of Metteyya all serve as reminders of the potential for spiritual growth that lies within each of us. In Dusit, we see not only the joys of heavenly existence, but also the profound responsibility that comes with spiritual wisdom. In our next episode, we will continue our ascent, exploring the heavens beyond Dusit as we dive deeper into the realms of Buddhist cosmology. Be sure to subscribe to the Mythical Vault for more journeys through the realms of myth, legend, and spiritual wisdom.